Here we go. How YouTube changed my life. What's up, Greatness Gang? This is not a reaction video today. This is not a get rich quick video today. This is not a how to blow up fast on YouTube video today. This is me telling you how YouTube changed my life personally so far. At the time of me filming this, I'm approaching 4,000 supporters. I don't like to use the word subscribers because it make you sound like a fan or something, but you all are real human beings. You guys are real supporters. You guys have your lives. You guys have valuable time that you can be doing anything else, but you was taking a few minutes, few hours, or even people who took a few seconds to just click off my video. I appreciate you as well. So this video is about how YouTube changed my life so far. Alright, so if you see me looking down, it's because I didn't want to forget anything, so I jotted down a couple of notes in my phone. But I almost quit YouTube almost immediately. I started out doing reactions and mainly, but I'm going to be eventually doing other stuff here and there. But this channel for the most part has become a reaction channel, even though I didn't intend it to be, honestly, but here we are. So yeah, I almost quit. I got really discouraged in the beginning. I wasn't getting the views and the traction that I wanted, but the main thing that discouraged me is the fact that when you do reaction videos, a lot of them get blocked or copyrighted or removed. So I'm not going to pretend that I didn't start doing YouTube videos so I could eventually make that another source of income for me, because that's one of my intentions. But the fact that a lot of videos was getting copyrighted, I was like, oh hell no, like what is the point of me recording this? So I stopped for a bit, took a break, but I came back, and I'm very glad that I did come back. So when I approached the 1,000 supporter mark, that's when I first really realized the impact that I was making in my life and in my supporters' lives. Because it was like, wait a minute, it's 1,000 people actually tuned in and clicked that button to say, to me, when you click the subscribe button, you're like, hey, I want to see what you're about to do. I want to support you. So I got monetized around, I think, April or May, and it was actually much quicker than I expected once the channels did start growing. And that was another thing that boosted my drive to be like, wait a minute, don't quit. Like it's going somewhere, like faster than you expected. So it's like, it was a patience thing. Like, yeah, your time is going to come when it's going to come. Another thing about YouTube is that that changed my life is people are supporting me from literally over the entire world. And like every time I look at the analytics and really just see another country's name that's not America, where I'm from, it's still unbelievable. So like, I got supporters from the United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, Germany, Netherlands, Brazil, Sweden, France, New Zealand. I've never been to any of those countries. I don't even know where some of those countries are located in the world, to be honest. But it's crazy knowing that I might not never meet any of these people, but they might be riding with me until the end in the future. So it's just like, wow. You get people in a whole different country tuned in to watch you, but it might be somebody who lives down the street from you, who you know personally, might not be watching you. So it's like, people from not just different countries, but just different walks of life, different backgrounds, or people from different parts of the world that have similar stories or things in common that you have. It's just open my mind up to like something different than what's outside of my door. And a lot of my supporters are, when I check the analytics, are much older than me. And even I can see like some of you all profile pictures, and some of you all who inform me of what's going on in the videos that I'm reacting to, or where were you during that time. You all will let me know your age, and it's like, wow, I'm engaging and gaining knowledge from people that's much older than me. Like, so it's just not like, hey, I'm entertaining. It's like I'm gaining wisdom from older adults that I don't know, which is a beautiful thing, and which is how life is supposed to be, passing down information to the younger generation. When this journey has changed my life also, because it's like letting me know that people is actually looking forward to me creating something and sharing it with them. Like, at the end of the day, I'm just a regular dude, and it's just like people just like literally got notifications turned on. I check my analytics, about like 500 of you all got your notifications turned on. So it's like, hey, I need to be uploading because people was waiting for this. Like, you guys are waiting for like your favorite TV series. Like, you guys are literally waiting for me to drop a video, and that's still just like mind blowing to me, because like when a doubt was kicking in the beginning, and sometimes it might still creep in now, it's like I could actually see numbers showing like, hey, people want to support me. My phone locked. Let me open it back up. A lot of you all spread kind words to me, letting me know how my videos has brightened up your day. So that means a lot to me. Like, really does. YouTube has showed me that I matter as a person. A lot of times people might doubt their purpose in life, or what they need to be doing, or is certain stuff worth it. This is a piece of my life's journey overall that reminds me that, hey, I do matter. Even if a video only gets 100 views, I know we live in a time of comparison where everybody's like, oh, I need 10,000 views, 50,000 views, 100,000 views. Like, even if a video only gets 100 views, to me, I look at it this way. If you put 100 people in a room, that is a lot of people. And it feels like, hey, I'm about to speak at a conference to these 100 people. So I look at stuff this way, not try to get too caught up in the numbers. So it's like, that's 100 people that took their valuable time that they could have been sleeping, spending time with family, doing their work, but they're like, hey, we want to tune into you. I'm not making a lot of money from YouTube right now, of course, but it's the fact that once I did get monetized, it's like, hey, I created something from scratch and I actually got paid for it. It wasn't like a 9 to 5, whereas though you guaranteed to get this money every single week or whatever. It's like I built something from scratch, then you eventually saw the small fruits of that labor, and it's like, wow, that's very inspiring. This creating these videos is not just me creating these videos, but it's the longer term thing of these will eventually inspire new creators, like the same way people that I follow or I'm subscribed to, their old videos have made me want to do this. So I know that eventually people years from now is going to watch my videos and say, hey, I like this guy, I want to do what he does. So that's another thing. This is a reminder also that I'm here to serve the people. Yes, my name is King Greatness. That's the name I go by. But at the end of the day, my job on this planet here is to serve people. So I like that there's really no such thing as failing on YouTube. Everything is a learning process with YouTube. Everything is, hey, let me go back to the drawing board. Everything is a figuring out process. Even when you become a top creator, I'm pretty sure they still have the same failures as everyone else, and they like, hey, I did this wrong, I know what to do next time. This is my YouTube journey has given me even more patience, because this is a long-term game. This is not a get rich quick thing. Like I said at the beginning, like you got to be dedicated and disciplined in this for the long haul. This is like the first time in my life of me consistently, that's the key word, consistently grinding for something and me seeing it grow in real time. Like I said, the analytics show me like, hey, this is actually growing. This is actually working. Seeing more and more people engage with me. So it feels good to finally like stick to something. It's going on a year that I've been doing this, and it just feels good that I stuck with it, and I'm going to continue to stick with it. This journey has shown me that I need to move at my pace, not just on here, but in life overall. It's okay to stop and slow down. It's okay to put out as much as you can give. Move at your pace. When it's time for you to speed up, you'll speed up. When the universe telling you to slow down, you're going to slow down. In the beginning, of course, you're checking out what other people are doing, other people similar to you, but that can be very discouraging. This is your journey. It told me, in life in general, it's teaching me. YouTube is teaching me that don't be looking over anybody else's fence. You can look and be inspired by it, or like, oh, they did this, let me do this my way. But comparison as far as success, don't do it. It's going to discourage you. Don't wait for the perfect time. When I first was thinking about YouTube, I was like, oh, I need to have this set up, this editing, this lighting, this blah, 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 this equipment. Until one day I just said, forget it, and I just pressed record. And me personally, the video was horrible, but I'm glad I did it when I did it. YouTube has taught me to be more vulnerable. For the most part, I'm a laid-back person. I actually don't really even like to speak a lot, surprisingly. But it told me to be vulnerable and with myself and in personal relationships and people I don't know, and also accept vulnerability from other people and be more compassionate. It's told me how to be a better communicator. My videos, I'm speaking better as time goes on compared to how I was speaking when I first started, because it's weird talking to a camera, but even though I know it's X amount of people behind this camera watching me, I'm just in my room by myself, so it's pretty weird. But you get better as time goes on. This has helped me speak better in personal face-to-face interactions with other people. It has also taught me how to be more kind to people, because like I said, when you all interact with me in the comments telling me about your life and background and stuff, I keep that in mind when I'm talking to people face to face. You never know what somebody's going through. You never know what they're dealing with. You never know what you could have in common with them. You look at them and you might prejudge them on their race or their look or whatever. But once you all start talking, you're like, wait a minute. I'm just talking to a person that's almost similar to me. This has helped my confidence that goes part of with the communication. It's helped me become less fearful of doing things, taking risk, but it also has helped me to embrace those times of fear or when I'm nervous, because I was very afraid before I did this, and I'm glad I did it. I ran towards that fear. YouTube has taught me to become more self-aware when I'm feeling overwhelmed or overworked with life in general, because when I started getting in the zone, eventually I got a little bit exhausted and my mind and body was telling me to slow down. So on days when I won't upload, it's more than likely I need a break. But I won't forget about you all, Greatness Gang. And lastly, YouTube has given me skills that I can take in future endeavors. So the journey is still just beginning. You all have decided to be on this journey with me. Like I said, we're approaching 4,000 supporters strong in this community. I can't thank you enough for that. Every like, every comment, I see most of your comments, I read them. It's just all good energy and good love from here. If you want to do this, just do it. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Thank you so much.